Okay guys, welcome back to another video. Now today you join me on a glorious late afternoon / evening session at Talacre beach. Now as you can see, I've got both rods out. I'm already fishing. And today targets are Smoothhound. Now I've predominantly got baits for Smoothhound. I've got squid and peeler crab that I collected yesterday with my lovely girlfriend. The tide is running quite a bit at the moment, so my left rod is giving a little, it's only got a plain lead on it because I've got a flatty rig on with some peeler crab on. I would have got some worm, but I could be bothered today to go to the tackle shop and get some, so I just left it with crab, squid and bluey. If it goes too quiet, then I might check out a squid and bluey bait, see what I can pick up on that, maybe some rays, maybe some dogfish. But at the moment, the left rod, the Supercast, that's paired with my /20. That has a Wessex rig on, 2.0 Chinook hooks and both peeler crab baits. And on the 6 bait with the /20 as well, that's got an up and over Smoothhound rig, just I believe the 4.0 Chinooks in a pennel setup, just on an up and over rig with removable tracers as well. At the moment the tide's ripping quite a bit, so I'm hoping my rigs are displayed nicely on the seabed, but first cast is in. We've got plenty of time till low tide. I'm following the tide all the way down. I've got about 3 hours till low, so fingers crossed I'll have a fish for you. Stay tuned guys. Right guys, first fish of the session. A lovely schoolie bass. That was taken on the Wessex rig. Don't forget, you just see the last of the crab bait on the bottom hook and that fish perfectly hooked there. Get him unhooked. Just like that. First fish of the session, lovely little schoolie bass. He's only about 30 centimetres or something. So we'll get rebaited, we'll get him put back more importantly, and we'll see what else we can get. Cheers guys, first fish, first cast, love it. A little bass here. Now he's going to need a bit of a revive, or he's just gone. Here we are guys, first Smoothhound of the session, and that was on the second cast. Lovely little fish. No monster by any means, but that was on a crab and squid bait. It was taken on the pennel hook, just there. But that's a lovely little first fish. Well, second fish, first target fish. It's a lovely little male as well, you can see his claspers there. But I love that. He gave me a little slackline bite and I was like, that's got to be a fish. Because I tightened up my line and it did slackline me again and I was like, that's definitely a fish. Wound down, struck in, cracking little fight off this guy. The dorsal and the pectoral fins really help it keep low in the water. It was like fighting, oh I don't know, it felt like a bloody monster. And it's only a little one. But we'll get him unhooked, get a nice photo, and we'll get him released guys. Cheers. Mr. Smoothhound going back. I love that. This has been a great session so far. A fish, a cast at the moment. I'm hoping he'll go straight back. We'll just hold him here for a sec. Let him get some air back in those gills. And then when he's ready, he can go. He's getting ready. There we go guys. Off it pops. I love that. Absolutely gorgeous evening for it as well. Let's see if we can get another. Again guys, another fish to the another fish to the Wessex rig. Only a little baby Smoothhound. and a very, very, very active one. Didn't get much of a fight out of this one, obviously, but little female this time, as you see, no claspers. And there's the 2-0 chino doing the job with the crab bait there, and that was on the Wessex rig again. Just a little tap 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 bite with this one, no big run or anything, so get a photo and get her released. I imagine, yep, straight off she goes. Whoa, this is manic, guys. It's literally fish a cast at the moment. The fourth fish of the evening, third smoothhound, another male there, and that was on crab and squid again. And I just changed over, whacked it out. This guy was resting, but an absolutely lovely smoothhound. They don't get huge round here, but you do get a lot of numbers. And I'll tell you what, I'm having a cracking session. But I've just cast out again, and I've got my drag a bit lighter so I can actually hear the bites, because this was another slack line. So I think I had my drag too tight and I was missing the initial runs, but not a bad fish at all. Let's get a photo and get him put back. All I've got is a peeler there. I've taken the claw and the legs off, and all I do with my hook, take the hook and the second to back leg, I put it through that socket on the legs side, sorry, and pop it back through. So your hook is like that. Then whatever, if you're using a cocktail bait, I like to use squid. I lay the legs up the rest of the bait, and then just start whipping it on, and just give the crab a little crunch just to soften up that shell. Make it a bit more aerodynamic for casting. But just whip it up like that. And I'm going to try and get a bite on camera for you guys, because they're literally hitting it as soon as it's in the water at the moment. I can't even get a second bait in. So there we go, guys. The pennel setup, peeler crab, legs going up the bait, and a bit of squid. So let's get this clicked on, cast out, and we'll see what we can get. Oh, I've got a bit of a quiet spell now, guys. I hope that doesn't mean that the fishing's just going to switch off now, though. We've still got quite a while until low tide. It's still got plenty of time. And I've already had 5 fish now, I think. I've just left my Wessex rig out at the moment, because with the crab baits, they're just getting hit by smoothhound. And it's getting too much. I've finally got another bait set up hanging on the tripod, which is what I wanted to do from the start, but it's just too busy. Literally a fish a cast. It was literally a fish a cast. I really want to get a bite on camera for you guys so you can see. But at the moment, every single time I've turned the camera off and I'm releasing a fish, I come back, sit down, and I see that I've gone so. Oh! Fish on, guys! Keeping the pressure on. I think it's still there, guys. Yeah, fish on! That's what I wanted to get on camera, guys. Woo! Adrenaline's going. That was what I want. Oh, it's pulling. Oh, it's pulling. That is what I wanted, guys. That is what I wanted. A nice, good bite like that. Ooh, yes. Fish on. Okay, fella. There you go. You go down there for a sec. Right, guys. Let's give this one a bit of a clean off, shall we? Just got to check I'm still recording. Yep. There we go, guys. It looked like a monster from that bite, didn't it? Whoa. Another male. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Cracking fight off it. You saw how excited I got from that bite, didn't you? That's what I wanted. That's why I said I was filming. Oh, that was great. Unhooked himself for us there. Absolutely beautiful fish. Like I said, don't get very big here, but you get plenty of action. Get a photo and get them sent back, guys. Cheers. There we are, guys. I don't know what number this is now. Another male. Top hook. Done the business. Another nice little run. Get it washed off for a photo and we'll get them put back. Here we are, guys. The little ones are the more lively ones I've found. But another fish, bottom hook this time, just barely hooked there. Crab and squid again. If they were a bit bigger, then it would be awesome. Just like a new PB size. I think my PB is about £7 or £8. So his big uncle would be awesome. But another nice little one, actually a girl, so I should be saying she, but get her unhooked, get a photo and get her put back. Okay guys, as you can see, sun's gone away, starting to hit night. I can't remember what time it is, but it should be about low now. The tide started swinging round, so it might be on the run now, but I'm just getting plagued by little baby ones at the moment. I've still got plenty of bait left. They don't really eat it, do they? I guess the crabs haven't had a chance to eat all my bait because the Smoothhound's been on it like that. So I've still got plenty of crab left for the freezer, and the rest of the bait can go back in the freezer. But I've had a pretty good little session, I think. I've had plenty of fish out. I'm happy to go home, but I would like a nice big one to finish off the session. That would be lovely, which is why I'm holding out. But Talacre can be a bit of a dangerous mark. There's a lot of sandbanks which you fish on, and when the tide comes back in, it fills up behind you and you've got a chance of being cut off. So you only want to fish it max an hour after high. I'm going to fish it till 10:15, or maybe about 9:30, 20 to 10, something like that. I'm just going to see how it goes. I don't want to push my luck with this, guys. No fish is worth a life. So I've had my fill. I've had a bass and loads of Smoothhound. I've had a nice video for the channel. I don't think that's a fish, guys. Like I said, the tide's running now, so I think the lead's bouncing along. Oh, there's weed on the line now. I don't think that's a fish. If it was a fish, it would zoom off like the last one did. I'm going to see what this is, and I'll leave it rolling, and we'll see if we've got a fish on. I think I have actually had a fish hit that, guys, because the crab is gone. I'll put a fresh crab on, and then I think that'll be last cast because I've had enough now. We'll just see if we can winkle out one more just to finish off the video. Last cast in, let's see what we can get. Right guys, as you can see, I'm all packed up. End of the session now. End tally, I've just counted that. I took a photo of everyone that I caught, and I had 7, so I've had end tally for today. 1 bass first cast and 7 Smoothhound. Few males, few females, no monsters. Like biggest one probably going about 3, maybe £4 if I'm lucky. But I've had a cracking little session, first session on the Smoothhound of 2022 I think we're in now. So I'm all packed up, I'm going to get it all on my back, head back to the car, have some scran and go home. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Anything you want to say, put it down in the comments. I'll be sure to give them a read and a heart. I do try and get back to everyone if you ask a question or anything like that. So thank you guys for watching. It's been ADB Fishing.